Blessings and good morning, Life Changes Nation. This is your Elder Dwight from the Atlanta chapter. And this morning I bring you your Monday's devotion. I want to give God thanks for this opportunity and for life and light. I want to give recognition to our founding president, Apostle Dr. Joy Life Changes. And I want to give thanks for this opportunity offered to me by our AIP in this month of accountability. Blessings, Life Changes Nation. Accountability. Accountability refers to being answerable. Answerable for consequences and for one's actions and decisions. Accountability a lot of time is used interchangeable with responsibility. But responsibility more refers to obligation and completing a task. But accountability, I love to say you account to God, or you account to your family, you account to your people, and you also account for. Now, to be practical, I would like to just encourage us today to be accountable and to be more accountable. We all need to be more accountable. I myself, I need to be accountable. More accountable. More responsible and more accountable. Accountability walks with company. When we talk about knowledge, wisdom, discernment, and understanding, we're saying each of those walk with company. It's similar with when we talk about accountability. Accountability, responsibility, credibility, and loyalty, they kind of walk together. So that is why you'll find you speak of one and you always, most of the time, will mention the others because they kind of walk in company. Now, like I say, we all need to be more accountable. Accountable for the decisions we make and the things we do. A good example of accountability, there are many examples, but here's a good example. A good example is in Ruth chapter 4. The story of Ruth and Boaz. And you find that when Boaz decided that he could marry to Ruth, he said, there's a family redeemer that was ahead of him if that person wanted to make that decision. So he went to that person and he said, you have first choice. If you make this choice, it's yours. So I have to account by saying to you, here is the situation and you have first go at it. That person said, that family member said, yes, initially. But then when he heard that, no, it's not just about the land, it's also about marrying to Ruth, he said, no, I will be negating on prior plans I've made. So he was accountable to the people he had already made plans with. Now, to be accountable, what Boaz did was to call 10 people to witness. He called the community to witness the transaction that he carried out with that person. That is accountability. And then we can look at life and see whatever decisions we're going to make, how does it affect our relationship with God, our relationship with our immediate family, our relationship with our co-workers, or how it relates to other people in our community. So Accountability is making sure that you make right decisions and how they affect other people. Because every decision can create a ripple effect and a domino effect. And you don't want that ripple effect to be dangerous or bad, or that ripple effect to be dangerous or bad. So we have to be accountable in life. We have to check and make sure that things are being balanced. How things relate to one another. Like I said earlier, accountability to walk with company. Just like a one hand can't clap and a bird can't fly on one wing. So there are other things that goes with accountability. But let's be more accountable in life. I need to be more accountable. You need to be more accountable. And if we all are more accountable, what we will find is that we will live more peacefully with one another. So my encouragement today is, let's be more accountable. Let's be more responsible. Let's show that we can be more loyal and credible in the things we do. Glory be to God.